And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Brandon Nimmo attempts to climb the National League batting leaderboard. Next. Dan Winkler is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
So here is Ozzie Albies. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, catcher's side.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll come in here at 263. 14 homers and 51 runs batted in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
2-1 the count. The pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
And now in the box, Freddie Freeman. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A ball and a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swanson is off of first with 2 away. And that one yanked just foul. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. From the stretch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now at Citi Field. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Ian Anderson gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, getting a good look at big right-hander Ian Anderson, former first-round draft pick. This guy has a good, hard breaking ball. One of the things I really like about this guy, he doesn't dance around the strike zone. Has a good fastball, 95 to 97 miles an hour. He'll ride it up in the zone. He'll throw that two-seam sinker down in the zone in a good, hard breaking ball. He's put it all together, and he's a very dependable and reliable starting pitcher who takes the ball every 5 days.
1 ball, no strikes the count. One ball, 1 strike, the count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Full count now, 3-2. Brandon Nimmo will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He had a strong showing at the plate in the first half, currently sitting in 3rd place in the league's batting race.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a batting championship title here. He's going to have to put together a nice second half to get it done now.
And he takes ball 1. And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball one. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Riley has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now here's the first offering, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Darno over to his right. And that's the third out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Second inning coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Batting 8,
So now here is Austin Riley looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball well outside. Here comes the 1-0. Hit to short. And there's out number 2. So stepping in is Ian Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Garcia. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Bottom of the second inning coming up, all square at 2 apiece. At the plate now is J.D. Davis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
J.D. Davis.
First offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Swanson picks it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Albies backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Omar Nervaez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Down in order go the Mets. Will move ahead to the third, tied 2-2.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now here's the first offering. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Davis brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Got him reaching there. Strike two. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Lewis is there. Two gone. Now at the plate is Freddie Freeman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Bouncer to the left side, and Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Acuna digs in now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one, and that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. The set and the 2-1. 2-2 now. Even at 2-2. The pitch.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
The payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Garcia has a read on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Dan Winkler. First pitch on the way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Albies is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Now here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. This is lifted out to left. On the move is Ozuna. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 9.
2 down, no one on base. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hits softly on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now, Jay Bruce. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jay Bruce.
First delivery to him, and he fouls this one off. fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-2. Travis d'Arnaud waits on deck. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Here it is. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, Austin Riley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2. Here's the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it. Here now the 2-2. One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher. Ian Anderson flew out last time up. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Riley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
1 strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Hot shot to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Bottom of the inning now. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First offering. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So bases are empty with one gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Count is 2 and 1.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Albies brings it in, and that's the second out. Next, it'll be Kyle Lewis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. 2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Lifted in the air to right field. Bruce on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we bring up our team leaderboard, you can see there he currently ranks 4th on the Mets in that department. J.D. Davis the next to bat. Here's a pop-up now behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Jared Eichhoff enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First offering. Now the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, and there's one away. Next to dig in, Dansby Swanson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. He's right there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pitch on the way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set, and the pitch. lays off 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Freeman is off at first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here's Avisail Garcia. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
So now to the plate, Omar Nervaez. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is right there for Darno to get his man.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Trey Mancini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Miguel Castro is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. He's set. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Jay Bruce, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
And stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's just 2 for 12. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him. And it's given the Braves a 4-2 lead.
man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh and 1, here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
In now, Ian Anderson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now a 4-2 Atlanta lead. Jeff Mcneil will be the next to take a turn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Two 2-0 now.
2-0.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Mcneil on at first, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Very weakly on the ground.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brandon Nimmo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back.
Next up, Pete Alonso grounded out in his last at-bat.
Alonso.
First offering on its way.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A ball and a strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Kyle Lewis is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
This is foul right side. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 3 runs already home here. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-4 New York. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he fouls this one off. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Just keeping him close. Albies gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 2-2. This is to right field and deep for Freeman. Back goes Garcia, still going back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 24 home runs for him on the season, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Jonathan Holder comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. A ball and no strikes. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to stand in is Marcell Ozuna. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Lewis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in the tradition.
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Mets 5. Luke Jackson will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
1-0.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Swanson scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Up next, Omar Nervaez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Oh, that's off the break.
Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up, and there's out number 2. Jose Peraza will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch of the AB on its way. The average entering play at 301. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Jeff Mcneil will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch in there for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Peraza at second with 2 down. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. One and 2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Brandon Nimmo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. Into the upper deck, but foul.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refold.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Dellin Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now to bat, Jay Bruce. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's hitless in 6 tries. From the stretch. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Austin Riley. Ball 1. No hits to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground is short. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Matzik comes set. Here's the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting.
So here's Pete Alonso, a potential tying run for him at third base. Now the first pitch.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed
Count,
ribby.
1 and 2.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. A line shot to third base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
The center fielder, number 1.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Blake Trinan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alex Jackson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Next, here is Kyle Lewis. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 1 for 4. Has a look, now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he has come through extra bases, and that's going to tie this ball game. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 offering. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. 1-2. Here it is.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
The payoff pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready now is Alex Jackson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here it comes. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's got 8 hits in 50 at-bats. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. A solo shot down the line in right as they move out in front 7-6. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Popped him up. Davis in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Freddie Freeman will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the seventh inning. This was a two-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the run is Nimmo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Braves 7 and the Mets 6. Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So now into the box is Avisail Garcia. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting.
So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. James McCann will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch on its way. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Now here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Adolis Garcia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the 0-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So here's Jeff McNeil. His career line against Will Smith. He's only 2 for 10. First offering. He's running. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The set and the 1-0. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Braves came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Blake Trinan gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Will Smith closes the door for the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta